Hey you guys, it's your girl SK and we're back with another video. So today's video is about love after domestic violence. Or love after an extremely toxic relationship, okay? I just want to give a few pointers, you know what I'm saying? Like anyone who has been in a toxic relationship or an abusive relationship, you know that that is traumatizing for one, and for two, it plays in your mind and it can kind of distort how you see things, you know what I'm saying? So my suggestion, moving forward, when you do decide to date again, first take the time to heal, you guys. Healing is so important. Like, I know sometimes, we get lonely. Nah. But for real, I know sometimes, you get lonely and you probably get horny. And if that is the case, masturbate, okay? Because your body is a temple and you cannot afford to have another soul tied to the wrong soul, okay? So, just wait it out, rub it out, yank it out, do what you need to do, but do not go back into a toxic situation because you feel lonely or horny, okay? Like, if you feeling like you miss a person or whatever, masturbate first, and you might feel so differently afterwards. I'm sorry to say that, but I don't know if masturbation is a sin or not, and so if it is, repent afterwards, okay? And don't do it again, I guess. But seriously, before you move into your next relationship, make sure you heal and you take the time to seek God so he can heal your heart and heal your mind. Because know that every person is not the same. Every person is not your ex. Every person is not going to mishandle you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to get into a new relationship and mistreat your blessing because you're thinking that they're going to mishandle you because of what the last person did. You know what I'm saying? And also, when you get in a new relationship, so I wouldn't suggest telling that new person, uncover yourself in layers. You know what I'm saying? Don't give too much too quick. Because a lot of people will learn you just to hurt you. And what ends up happening is you tell them, oh, my ex used to do this, this, and this. And then what they do, most of the times they do that with a remix. Okay? They do it worse. You know what I'm saying? In most cases. So that's why I say move slow, because a lot of times when you go from being in an extremely toxic relationship or an abusive relationship specifically, when you move to that next person, sometimes you are still wounded and you will attract another narcissist, okay? And what they do is they play on your vulnerability. They play on your vulnerability, and they act like they're here to help you heal, and they get you to a place where you trust them, and then they start using everything that you said, that you confided in them about, against you. And that's why you open yourself up in layers, and you don't, and you make sure you're connecting with this person because you have shared values, you have shared interests, and not because you're trauma bonding, because you guys share a trauma or you guys share an attachment issue. You know what I'm saying? So take the time to heal, and know that if you get into another relationship after this abusive relationship, And say this person is showing red flags. Say this person is they're not talking to you nicely, but they don't hit you. They're playing mind games, but they don't hit you. Abuse is abuse. They give you the silent treatment, but they're not hitting you. Listen, abuse is abuse. Just because someone doesn't physically put their hands on you doesn't mean they're not abusing you, okay? There is emotional abuse, there's verbal abuse, and there is mental abuse. So all forms of abuse are terrible. You know what I'm saying? So don't settle. Do not settle. And this is specifically for people coming out of DV relationships. Do not settle for a person and think, oh, well, this person, you know, at least they're not hitting me. No. There is someone out there that will treat you like the king or the queen that you are. So wait for God to send you that person when you're fully healed. Because if you jump into a relationship before you fully healed from the last one, more often than not, you're gonna fumble it. You're gonna mishandle that person, because if they are a good person, they're not gonna mind reassuring you. Your partner shouldn't mind reassuring you. But it is unfair to your partner to have to constantly reassure you because you still have insecurities from your last relationship. That's not their job. It's not their job to heal you. Heal yourself, okay? That's all I had to say, you guys. So, if you're feeling the vibe, subscribe. I love you guys to life. Big shout out to $1 Million Baby. We love you more than life, baby. Until next time. Until next time, guys. Mwah.